What is good, you sexy bastards? Welcome back. It is SCG, and I have another GTA 5 online video for you today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also smash that like while you're at it. If you want to become a channel member, you can also click join just to the left of subscribe. Check out our new website at StellaCrewGaming.com, and you can also find us on all of our social media platforms at just Stella Crew Gaming. With all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get it. Alright, boys and girls, here we are. Today's video I'm going to show you how to do the double outfit transfer glitch. So for this particular glitch, you are going to be able to transfer all of your outfits from your male to your female, and then from your female back to your male, or vice versa. Alright, so one of the outfits, or one of the character, will lose all of their outfits, so this is good for really only one character. But so for my particular video, I'm going to be showing you how to do it from my male character, which is my primary. My female is a brand new character I just created, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to transfer all of my current outfits that I do have here. I've got about 6 of them, I think. I'm going to transfer all these ones. Okay, so we're going to transfer these over to the female. And then once I've done that, I'm going to make up a couple more outfits, and then I'm going to transfer back to the male. Okay, so this way you're not losing any of your existing outfits, or at least I should say you shouldn't. Okay, obviously with any glitch I can't promise nothing, so a little disclaimer, you may or may not possibly lose some of your outfits. I have heard of people in the past, depending on what components they may have on their particular outfit, you might lose it, but the key here is you do not want to touch it. So as long as I don't touch it, you shouldn't lose anything. Alright, so this is also the workaround for the previous transfer glitch I posted before, but I only showed how to do it the one way in the last video, so this time I'm going to show you how to do it both ways. So we're going to start off on my primary character, which is a male, but you can be a female, like I said, as long as they're opposite sex, it does not matter. So we're going to start off on the male. Alright, I've just changed my outfit, just force a save, doesn't matter. And then from here, all we want to do is go into our story mode, so we can just hold up on the D-pad, or down on the D-pad, and then select one of our story mode characters. Okay, so when we load into story, we want to make sure that we have a video clip that we can actually go and trim. So if you don't have one already, just double tap your share button. You can start to trim, or start to record up in the top left there, and just record for like 10 seconds, so you know, while we're in the clouds, and then I can just go ahead and double tap again, and then that's going to go ahead and stop the recording. So at least we have something that I can go back in and trim. Alright, there it was, it stopped. Oops, I did another one. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go into my capture gallery right here, and I want to go into that clip that we just made. Oops, sorry, I don't want to go into it. I want to hit options on it, and I want to go down here to trim, and I just want to hover over this. Now I'm going to double tap my PlayStation button. We're going to come back here. So this is the workaround. Before, we would go into online, play GTA online, and invite only session. Well, that does not work anymore. So what we actually need to do is go into creator instead. So we're going to go into creator. As soon as you see the orange loading circle in the bottom right hand corner, we're going to double tap, and we want to trim that clip to suspend our application. Alright, so here we go. Creator, are we sure? Yes. As soon as that circle turns orange, double tap, click trim. Yes, we want to suspend our application. So once it's actually suspended, we can just tap our PlayStation button here again and go straight back to GTA. Now, one or two things will happen here. You'll either get this error right now, which if you do, you can just hit continue, so hit X. Character 1 is not available, that's perfect. We're going to hit X again. Now, if it takes you into creator, all you need to do is go to exit to GTA Online, and then it should take you up into an online session, and when it does, it's actually going to give you that alert at that point. So if it doesn't give it to you right away like it did for me, but it actually takes you into the creator menu, that's fine. Just go exit GTA Online, and then at that point you should get that error saying that your character is not loadable. Okay, so Eventually it's going to take us into an online session. It's obviously going to give us our second character, which is going to be my female at this point, because it is now saying that my male is not available. That pretty much means that we've hit the glitch at that point. So it's that easy. All right, I'm also going to show you how you can use this for the apartment glitch as well. So if you guys were not aware, you can actually use this as an apartment glitch as well to sell high-end apartments, or sell low-end apartments, I should say, for the high-end price. Alright, so I'll go into that, but basically on your first character, since we're here in the clouds anyways, on your primary character, you want to make sure in the apartment slots 4, 5, and 6, you want to have the high-end apartments, okay? So you want to have like your Eclipse Towers, Penthouse Suites 1, 2, 3 are the most expensive ones you can buy. You'll need about $5 million to do this. So if it's a new account, you can buy the cheapest apartments in slot 1, 2, and 3, and then buy the high-end apartments in 4, 5, and 6. And then on your secondary character, you're going to buy all the cheap apartments. So all the cheapest ones you can. So all 6 of the cheapest ones, which are like $20,000 a piece. So in the end, you'll need about $5 million roughly to get going. So you can do some Bogdans or whichever to get you going. But once you've done that, you're good to go. So as you can see here, we're on the female. Okay. Actually, what we need to do now is go Options, Online, and then we just want to go ahead and swap character. Okay. So we're not doing no glitch yet, we just want to go ahead and swap character. Now when we get into the character selection screen, we should have an error on our primary character because it gave us that alert saying before that that person was not available. So on the board it should say error, which it does. Perfect. Okay. So we just want to go once over to the left, and we're just going to go ahead and select that primary character now. Okay. And then from here, it should still load us back in as our secondary character because that other one is still technically not available. So even though we selected it, okay? So at this point, this is where we're going to go ahead and build up our outfits. So right now, it's transferring all those outfits I had on my male, which is my primary, onto my female, which is my secondary. Now again, I'll show you. We're going to do this back and forth, so you can do this either way. Okay, so it doesn't have to be specifically, you know, male first and female secondary. It can be female first, male secondary. It doesn't matter. So it works back and forth. But again, whichever way you're doing this, there is one character that's going to lose all their outfits. So it doesn't delete the character, which is nice. But if you're doing this for your primary character, your secondary character will lose all of their outfits. But if you transfer from male to female first, you shouldn't lose any outfits on your male or your primary. And then you build up some new outfits on that secondary character and then transfer back to your primary. This way you're going to have all your existing outfits plus the new ones that you've already made up. Alright? So once it does load us in, I'll go ahead and show you that, and then I will build up the outfits before I transfer them, and I'll pause the video at that point because obviously there's no point of you watching that whole thing. So this part I am doing it live, so I don't want to drag the video on for too long, but you know, good old typical rock star, as I say in every video, spend most of our time in the clouds. So whenever it wants to take us in, that would be fantastic. Cue the waiting music. Well, that took a little bit longer than usual, but it's no surprise. So here we are now on our female character, my secondary character. So if we go into the outfit selection here, we should still have, there we go. So these are the outfits that I have currently. Obviously they look a little funny, but these are the outfits that I have on my male. Okay, so we're not going to touch these, so they should stay as is. That's a funny one. So they should stay as is. So we're just going to leave those and not have to worry about anything. Okay. So I'm just going to build up a couple outfits here, and then we'll go ahead and come back, and then I'll show you how to do the transfer back. Alright, so here we are. So I've built up the outfits that I want, so I'm just going to try out some of these try-hard outfits. So I've just got these 5 new ones that I built, 4 new ones I should say. So gray camo, black and white hoodie, black and white black shirt, and red Gorka. So these are the 4 outfits that I'm going to transfer over. Okay, now before I do that, if I am going to want to do this for the apartment glitch as well, I'm going to go ahead and go into the internet. I want to go to my Dynasty 8. I want to go to view property listings. Now I should be able to go from low to high, and I should be able to buy the low ones. So if I buy this one now, I should have the expensive ones right there in slot 4, 5, and 6. So it does transfer the apartments over. So before I had, technically on my female, I had all of the cheapest ones, but by doing the transfer glitch, it actually transferred these apartments as well. So I can just trade that in, and there we go. I got 521,000 for that one. Alright, now go back to the lowest one here again. I'll purchase this one, buy over that one, another 4.6 million, and then we'll do it one more time. Boom, buy this one here, and we're going to replace that one, and another 4.2. So we just got roughly about $1.5 million just for doing that at the same time. So I mean, if you're making outfits, make some money at the same time, why the hell not, right? So now when I go back to my male character, I'm actually not going to lose anything. So we're actually all going to be there. So from here, we just want to go ahead and we want to transfer back to our male now. So we're going to transfer back to our primary. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that save in the bottom right hand corner. From here, we can now go back to story, and we are just going to repeat the glitch, and we're going to now do it with our male. So this way, we can transfer everything back with the outfits, and we'll still have original apartments, so we can just keep doing this over and over again to tweak the outfits however we want. If we have to make some changes or make some additions and things like that, or just add some more outfits and make some money at the same time. So why not? Alright, so I should still have my trim clip here. Alright, so I'm just going to hover over trim clip. So once we get into story, we're just going to load into creator, double tap, and click on trim to suspend our application. So online, creator, as soon as we get the orange loading in the bottom right hand corner, click trim. Yes, I'm sure I want to suspend. And then boom, go back to GTA. We should get the error. If we don't get the error, it's going to take us into creator, either one. Let's see what it gives us this time. I think this time it's actually going to take us into creator, which is good because then I can show you how to work around that. So let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, perfect. So that's good. So now I can actually show you one of two outcomes, or I can actually show you both outcomes now. So pretty cool. So like I said, we're going to go down to exit to GTA Online. Okay. And then there we go. We get that unable to load second character. So we're going to hit continue, continue, and then we're just going to wait. So now it's going to load us back in as our male. And then we'll swap characters and same as before. Alright, cue the loading music. Alright, so here we are. We are finally loading in to our primary character. And we're just going to go to online and we're going to swap characters. So there we are. So I'm back on my male. So I'm going to go online and go to swap character. Now just like before, our secondary character should have an error, but we're going to select it anyways. And by doing so, it's going to transfer all of our outfits back. And we are back to where we started. Alright, so there we go. Error on the board for the secondary. So we're going to go ahead and just hit once over to the right to pick our secondary character. And even though we picked the secondary character, like I said, it is going to load us in as our primary character. So we never lost any outfits. Well, I guess let's wait. Let's wait before I say that. I'm going to load in. All right, we'll see. We'll see. But I technically should have not lost any outfits. But again, use at your own risk, because sometimes depending on what components you're using, there is the possibility that you may lose them. But as long as you don't touch them, so if you noticed, I didn't touch any of my existing outfits that I had once they transferred over. I did not go in and try to change anything on them. As long as you do not do anything to touch them, you shouldn't have any issues, okay? Alright, so here we go. Let's have a look. So style, let's go to my first one, which is the green guarded. Still have it, didn't lose it. Purple Astro, yellow race, blue jersey, and red hero. And now these ones are all the ones that I just made up. They all have merge components, so I am going to have to take them in to Crooked Cop before they will actually merge. But as you can see, they did copy over. I'm not going to show you Crooked Cop. You guys have seen that more than enough. But there you go. Those were the 4 outfits. The gray camo, black and white hoodie, black and white shirt, and the red Gorka. Those are the 4 new outfits that I transferred over. Now also, if we go into our apartments, you will be able to see we still have the 2.8 million that I had. And if we go into our property listings, let's just say I try to buy this. There you go. I still have my penthouse right here in the top 3 slots. Alright, so I did not lose them. I still have them, so we are golden. So if I wanted to repeat this, I can go ahead and transfer back to my female, buy over the or sell the apartments again, move back to my male, keep making that 1.5 million. You know, maybe it takes you 10 minutes if that, so pretty quick and easy, and then go ahead and tweak those outfits. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope that explained it very thoroughly enough for you. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and drop a like. Check out our website at Stella Crew Gaming. And until the next one, this is your boy SCG, and I'm out.